What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, there's quite a few injury updates for the Chicago Bulls as we head into our next game, and I feel like it is important to discuss. Now, I think soon you're going to see quite a healthy Chicago Bulls team. Hopefully I didn't just jinx that, but at the end of the day, right now, we are still suffering from that injury bug. Still a couple of things we got to deal with, and hopefully in the near future, things like illnesses, things like, I guess, recovery time and whatnot can really play a factor, and we can get back to being as fully healthy as possible. But before we get any further, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls and their injury update ahead of our next upcoming game. With that being said, let us get started. We're only going to talk about the Bulls today because I don't have a lot of time on my hands, but we'll start off with the fact that Casey Johnson recently tweeted that Lonzo Ball, even though he was listed as being cleared, I guess, for dribbling. Obviously, he had a wrist issue. He still has a wrist issue. He will be out of this game. It's purely because there is still a little bit of pain, I guess, uncomforts, maybe lack of comforts in that wrist, and that is why he is still going to be out, even though he has been cleared to dribble and work with that wrist and whatnot. Now, ultimately, I view this as, of course, a bit frustrating, but also a positive because it does mean his return is coming near, where basically it's just small pain that's kind of stopping him from returning. So I do feel like very, very soon you will see Lonzo Ball back on the court for the Chicago Bulls, and I think that's going to benefit everybody. It's going to benefit our bench, I'll tell you that much, and we'll wait and see how he can fare for the Bulls upon his return. Let's move on into the next one. We got Jalen Smith with an illness listed as questionable to play. I feel like he has been questionable to play for a while now. Some games he does play, some games he does miss. Ultimately, Jalen Smith is a player that I think we can all say has made an impact for the Chicago Bulls, has probably been one of our better bench players overall as well. So it does kind of suck to see him, I guess, kind of not be in the team consistently in many ways. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just haven't really remembered him that well. But I just feel like he has been in and out of the team. Hopefully today can be the day he does come back for the Chicago Bulls on a more consistent basis. He can recover from his illness and still be okay. The last person we need to talk about is Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is going to be listed as probable to play in this one. Now, if you guys are unaware, Zach LaVine actually played in his last game against the Hawks. It was a return. It was actually against the Cavs. Maybe, yeah, it was against the Cavs. Either way, he played against the Hawks as well. So he has played the two games. He's done well, I believe, in both of them. Yeah, ultimately, another game for Zach LaVine, listed as probable. I expect it to play. Probable 75% chance likelihood he will play. So yeah, I'm not really worried about Zach LaVine and him missing this game, but we know what Zach LaVine has been able to produce for the Chicago Bulls in recent games. I think from the very beginning of the season, he has been very, very good for the Bulls. I don't think he's been our best player. I think Vucevic has definitely made the name to claim for that type of award as of now, but we all know Zach LaVine is a bucket getter, and he's been very efficient recently. He had a very strong second half against the Cleveland Cavaliers, I believe, as well. So, yeah, a lot to like about Zach LaVine thus far. And I do believe with him in the team, I know this might be an unpopular opinion, but again, we got to think long-term here. Zach LaVine has improved his trade value a lot, purely because of his performances recently. And I do think he's probably one of our better players on the team. And yeah, I have enjoyed his performances. So, look, we got a big game against the Knicks coming up. We can't take them lightly. They're a team that's, I feel like they're in an adjustment period with Karl-Anthony Towns in the team, but a big threat. I still think they're going to be top 2 in the Eastern Conference when it's all said and done. So we'll have to wait and see whether or not that will get accomplished. But let's hope for the Bulls' sake. We do tend to play well against the Knicks. Is at Madison Square Garden. When I say play well, I mean it's close. I don't necessarily think we'll win or lose the game. I'm not going to give my opinion on that because I think the Knicks are a team that you can beat, but ultimately you can easily just lose as well. So I don't necessarily know what the outcome is going to be or anything like that, but I am expecting a close, competitive fight, and I'm expecting the Knicks to try to wear us out defensively, and I expect the Bulls to try to shine offensively. I think it's definitely going to be offense versus defense in this time out. What do you guys think? That's the video today. Short and sweet. Again, don't have a lot of time on my hands today, so thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care. And peace.